Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're doing good. Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're doing well. Now, I don't know if I said this twice because there was a slight delay. No, I know I said this twice, but there was a slight delay on the recording thing. Anyway, I hope you're doing good. You are a Cosmic Quantum Travelers, and time does not apply to you, nor does space and gravity. So let's get the ship into the cosmic ethers, which it already is, which we can, I think, feel. It's very intense. I mean, it's like, I'm so tired. The divine feminine is so tired. We're all tired. It's like you're at the end of the marathon, and it's like, just when you kind of, your body wants to give up because you're actually going through combustion, which I meant to say in my last video also, but I didn't get around to many things. But it's literally at atomic level, you're combusting and your structure is readjusting its mechabic structure, because there's been a misalignment within our mechabic structure, the planetary and cosmically, which is really a misalignment to, us not being fully aligned with source at a consciousness level, to simplify. And I like to simplify. So as I see, the 7-7 gateway is here where everything changes for good, forever, and the old dissolves. All right. Again, I'm not making this down to one day, but this is where the energetic magic happens, like the 6, 7, 8, super amplified. I mean, we already can feel it. And just if you feel like you're evaporating, it's like you kind of need to, but you're being reborn. So again, you have to kind of die upon your false ego self in order to get out of here alive and be rebirthed on heaven on earth. And all you really need to do is keep following your heart. There's nothing like, don't worry about getting anything right or wrong. Just be the happy fool. You really need to be the happy fool. I think most people understand who are watching me. I'm okay to be the clown, the fool. The Magdalenes, they are the fools. They're like, purge and clear all these energies. And what I clear is like, some people might think I'm like in victim mode or whatever. But I can't really feel the energy of where I'm coming from, because they're like looking at, from a 3D perspective, mindset, programming. What I talk about comes from like an ego perspective. But it's like we need to integrate the both end, where it's like you fully let go of your separate ego self, the false ego self, the false identity, which includes the spiritual ego. You fully transcend it and merge with source, as well as remembering and fully realizing your true self, which is serving a divine purpose. So you have missions, you have a deep purpose. That's what I'm following. And it's not easy. No, it freaking isn't, especially when you do something public, because you have a lot to deal with. Like after my last video, again, I could feel I was clearing so much, and I think we can all feel it, clearing the last literally deep density of all this false programming, which AKA is really judgments and opinions. And I know when I make videos, especially with my daughter, they are being very heavily triggered in the field. What a lot of people don't understand is we both, if you think I trigger people and cause clearings and so forth, my daughter does this with a sledgehammer. So in a really, child innocent way. That's just what we do. And we do it with one another. We have our own love language. And we get it, but many people won't get it. So, and that's okay, but I could feel that. And then obviously what you said about my twin, and anyway, so it was like breathing through all of the clearing that came with that. And it's like just judgments, again, fears, insecurities, doubts, worries, all of these kind of things. It's many things, but it's ultimately at a deep cellular level, we're clearing anything that's preventing us from full ascension. So just know that this is it, because it is. The 777 gateway, this is it. This is full shift change one way or another. That's for sure. So join me if you want to and feel guided to for the activation for that day, even if you can't take part in the live activation at 7:07 p.m. UK time. There will be a timeless quantum replay available as always, and this will be super powerful. This is literally what I came here for. And it's like as if, every time I do an activation, again, the details are below. And also thank you so much for anyone supporting me in this way, any donations sent my way, because I could really do with the support. And I keep repeating myself, but it's like, very few people actually do. And I'm really grateful for those who do. And thank you so much. And I know those people are blessed. They, you know, even if I don't send you a personal thank you note, and especially those who have supported me throughout, and especially lately, just so I hope this is going to pick up off where I left off. So anyway, basically, it's just generally the divine feminine is tired. We all need, in order to, for everyone to have what they want, we need to come together. You need a village to have it all. We need to come together. And people like me have supported so many people, and there are very little people supporting us back. And it's just like we reached a level where it's like, and I think we can again all feel it, because a lot of us watching, we have given so much to this whole process. And again, we need to just embrace it. It's not coming from a victim state. It's just you need to feel it. I'm clearing it on behalf of all of us as I bring it up. We need to speak about things. Otherwise, they cannot be ever resolved. You know, it's like in relationships, if you let grudges or, you know, untruths, you know, lies simmer under the surface, it keeps creating a disconnect. People who are also disconnected with themselves can't connect truly to other people. You know, it's everything comes back to the self, but we also need to now come together with soul family and really pull together. Like, if people get what I'm really here to do, which is holding these hierogamic blueprints on behalf of all in the cosmic Christ blueprint of the Christ of Saphira, Diamond Rainbow Sun body, because again, as Sarah, the daughter of Mary and Jeshua, I just carry those codes. I was specifically literally birthed for this. But it's like people either don't believe me, think I'm crazy or whatever, or I don't know, just don't feel called. I don't get it sometimes. And it's like, you know, it's not about, I actually recognize myself. I know what I'm here for, but it's like people cannot recognize you or see you for who you truly are because they don't know who they truly are. So it's okay. And very few people, I think the only person who really gets me is really my divine masculine. And that reunion is also us sealing the container. The divine masculine stepping forth, reuniting with the divine feminine, his true divine feminine is sealing the container. And ultimately, again, it's happening within the one consciousness. And it may play out with people in our lives. But we're all part of this. The same as everybody's part of this cosmic blueprint. So it's not just me, but I'm holding this core fractal. So I have the access to the stargates. Everything I do is an activation. Every post I write, every video I do, it's helping people to purify, clear, heal, balance, harmonize, upgrade, activate their divine blueprint. But again, not many people so far have been getting it. But have been shown many years ago, you know, they will get it. Ultimately, it's us remembering who everyone is, the roles we play, and what we've really been doing. And those who have been lying or thinking, you know, who have been glorified falsely. So anyway, it's all been remembered because we're fully remembering, reclaiming, reawakening our God sovereign free diamond avatar self. And with it, the ultimate truth is arising. And it can't be questioned because it doesn't need to be, because it's been remembered. It's not been learned. It's not been shown to you on a screen. It's written into your DNA. That's the film strip to your realities. And it is ignited through the frequency of true divine love. Again, ultimately, the moment of total self-love of the one, however that may come about. And yeah, we need to keep breaking our hearts wide open until they're fully healed, because then we actually see that all has been a big misunderstanding between false ego selves. It's all inverted. It's all inverted. It's all based in separation, in untruths. That's why we see inverted realities. So as the lens of our perception realigns with the real truth, with cosmic God source consciousness here now, fully activated through us being those emanations of the embodiment of the cosmic Christ, as we remember who we truly are, the one true, eternal, authentic self. And there are many forms of that, and we are fully realigned what that really means. And it's being remembered. It's us tuning into our heart, into source, as a child would do and can. Doesn't take a degree, any course, activation, meditation. It requires a pure heart. So, ainate, kurashkenatete, ainat, kuna aitayanata. So remember what all of this is about. It's quite simple, really. So if you remember who you truly are, and we're also remembering that heaven and hell are truly just states of consciousness, as everything is. And then you become the true master and magician of your life. Rewrite now your realities as you project a whole new reality perception of what's really happening, will happen, is happening in every now moment. And it's really like getting very multidimensional. We're now the masters of the lucid dream, but you need to remember you're the creator. You're not waiting for anyone to do anything. Freedom is not being handed to you. You need to reclaim it. You need to remember. You need to break out of the prison of your own mind. And we're doing this all together as one. Again, we all have these programs still running. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking about it, myself included. So again, realize the freedom, reclaim it, remember it from within the oneness that is eternal, cannot die, has never been born. It's pure consciousness. That's freedom. And it's always there. It's just you're remembering. It's like the most natural thing ever to happen. It's us awakening from this dream. Crazy nightmare. 137, 144, 555. Very strong codes that have been coming in. 1313, 1213. So it's all about the divine union of the masculine and feminine, fully dissolving all inverted consciousness, victimizer programming, codependent, narcissistic, all of these blueprints, okay? And you merge it all as one, because what is it really? It's like you merging service to self to service to others. It's like, you know, looking after yourself as well as helping other people and getting the balance right now. For all of us, that's what creates balance in the field. And again, it's like also the divine feminine, especially within the twin flames, it's like there cannot be true peace. The container cannot heal. We cannot come back together as one tribe unless the masculine heals the container by being there and also returning the truth as he recognizes and speaks the truth. It returns to the physical realm and it corrects the wrongs of the past. And again, it's happening from within as we speak the truth in every now moment and follow our heart, because it knows the way back home to true divine self-love, love of all, divine union within and without. That's the unity field, that's new earth. It's a consciousness, it's heaven on earth. So whatever you can imagine, dream of is real, it's already created. Keep tuning into infinite possibilities available to us now. And we're fully remembering our true cosmic history records, self, ancient future memories, igniting heaven on earth right now. Diamond avatar self, the new divine creatrix field, as we fully return to true divine love within and without, okay? So what everything is made of, it's what moves mountains. It dissolves the illusions of separation, time, space, and gravity. And it's here now. So this is the loveless wave. This is the collective origamic union event, which is the cosmic reunion. It's already online, and now we make it fully physical. So join me again for the activation if you want to, and also support me. Again, the details are below in the description box. And this is us really returning to true divine, solar, divine, masculine, feminine energies, principles, returning to divine order, truth, abundance, freedom, to all. And love is abundance. That's what ignites the real true abundance. Okay. So, and the cosmic mother and father reuniting all tribes as one within this, their circle of divine love. Okay. I am the circle and the circle is me. So you are everything you experience in your reality as well as your own sovereign being. So we're integrating the both ends. The both end is a paradox. It's like, yes, this perspective is true as well as the opposite. And then also the higher truth, it's just neutral. And then end is like, and the higher truth is kind of what is overarching that. Okay? If that makes sense. So if in every moment you can just like say, okay, yeah, you know, we can agree to disagree, but I still believe that my perspective is, you know, based on a higher truth than what maybe the person you're having a conversation with is talking about. But you don't need to defend it, resist anything, fight anything, run away from anything. Okay? We're just like, because through differences of opinion, perspectives, we can expand our consciousness. So it's a blessing. So again, it's the same as the fallen angelic and the divine human angelic, and the forced breeding experiments, mixing all the DNA across all races and tribes. So we're all a big mix. ultimately helps us expand our consciousness. This is what all of this has been about. And what helps us create now the ultimate truth, the perfect reality. Again, it's quantum. Okay, there is no time. So we fully transcended this now, and the cosmic heart rose, the network already online, is bringing this all fully online. I'm being called back to Dublin for this, for the activation, because there's also the Crystal Heart Network, and that also links into Karnak, and generally will be, yeah, that's just what I'm called to do. So tune in, whatever you're doing on that day, and always now. Ignite new earth from deep within you. Open your sacred crystal rose heart, the lotus heart, and within the earth. Keep tuning into the grids, the crystal heart of earth. It's literally the cosmic tri-seed atom of the cosmos. And this is where everything ignites through the power of true divine love. Okay. So celebrate, alchemize your shadow. It's pure gold. It's all about balance between self-love and selflessness. And, you know, also the flip-flopping between these different states of consciousness and what you're feeling like. It's you integrating your multidimensional self. Just become aware of all of these parts, integrate them with love, understanding, keep clearing it out, keep balancing, alchemizing. And then we return to perfect balance. But again, all as one, as we all bring more balance into everything in every moment, and ultimately truth, which is love, and that's really abundance. So we unify all as one, and now we all have struggled with the feeling not being worthy of love, not feeling enough, this whole feeling more or less than any other, and it's all based in inversions of truth and separation. It's not true. And once we really get it, we get it. But again, the divine feminine is really tired within us all. We need to all come together now and support one another. This is how we create heaven on earth. We cannot do this on our own. It's just that's what we do in a 3D reality. Everybody struggles on their own. We need to come together. The divine mother, what I'm here to bring, I need to be supported for us to rebirth this all as one. As I am here to support everyone, but I can't give any more than I already am doing. Okay, so there needs to come more now. And that's just what has to happen, quite frankly, generally for all of us. So, because we need to return to supporting and seeing the mother and serving the heart, respecting her, listening to her wisdom, knowing her for who she is, and not mistake her for the, you know, kind of dark feminine, casting your shadows upon her and your judgments. It dissolves in this field of love. And the divine feminine, the divine masculine has to seal the container. Again, we're all one. It's happening within our consciousness. That's you having boundaries, discernment, and check, and knowing who's your true soul family, divine counterpart, and who's not. And now we're birthing all as one, all new 3 worlds, heaven on earth, okay, descends, and this is it. So let's do this. Also, all self-betrayal, because all betrayal is really self-betrayal when we don't listen to our true self, and our guidance and intuition is fully clearing, along with the separation, which is really fragmentation within a cosmic monad. All of these pieces, all, you know, kind of disconnected, not aware of themselves, the shadows lurking in the unconscious, and the collective pain and shadow body has fully been healed, cleared. It's all coming online now. We're here now. Okay, we're here now, and it's timeless. So let's keep lighting it up. All right, 0001. Unata kenate is kunashanata. All from within your sacred crystal heart. Open up to love. And I was just thinking also when I was clearing last night, it's like, why do we even feel afraid to show someone you love them? You know, especially when you know both sides love one another. And it's like just this vulnerability, like because we're so afraid. I could feel this, again, this last bit of the fear of abandonment and rejection for us being our true self, and, you know, kind of something going wrong, and then like kind of, you know, us being our true self and being rejected for that. Yeah. And it's just like, it's all clearing and healing, because it's really part of the illusion. It really is. So let's keep lighting it up. Know that you're love. And that's what everything is made of, literally. So we have cleared all the ancestral baggage. We're clearing our miracles, our abundance now, our inheritance. And it's really what we're radiating out from within, because we hold the blueprints for reality inside of our DNA. It's your film strip Okay, and remember, there's no control. Everything is ultimately orchestrated by Source, and us fully surrendering to Source and becoming one with divine will is true power. It really is. It's the opposite, reversed of what we've learned power is, and empowering ourselves. Okay, so flow with it, surrender to whatever is in every now moment, keep loving it all up, be neutral. That's the best you can do. When you feel powerless, just neutralize. God has your back. Fall back exercise. Okay, so important. Whatever we can't control, and keep listening to your guidance, because it's like, yeah, whatever will happen, needs to happen, will happen, but then we also need to make the magic happen. So anyway, so all blocks, mountains, distortions, inversions, everything has been cleared. Our paths are now fully clear to move full steam ahead, fully ascend and rise in true divine love as the one true diamond avatar self, true remembering who we really are, especially between the twin flames and divine counterparts. All remaining doubts, worries, insecurities, anxieties, and fears have been fully dissolved, freeing them now to come together in the physical and true divine love and sacred hierogamic union, reunion, and reuniting all tribes as one. That's how we fell, because we split, and that's how we heal as we come back together again. Makes sense, really, doesn't it? So anyway, so their true divine love for one another, which is the self, dissolves the false ego self at a collective level on behalf of all, freeing us all from the false fear matrix realities. Simplified, but obviously there's been a lot to that. And we're all part of this. So making the impossible possible and the invisible visible is what we came here for. The impossible dream of our new Garden of Eden, fully realized through us, fully ignited now, fully believing in ourselves, our gifts, abilities, the power we hold, the wisdom, the gnosis, what you're being shown, your visions, your imagination is your superpower. Ukanate, ishunana, te yukura ainataras. So our biggest dreams, visions, wishes, prayers are becoming manifest, and the invisible becomes visible as the conversions and merging of all of our multidimensional selves and realities is being fully completed through the collective divine cosmic hierogamic reunion event here now. So make life your art and create and provide heaven on earth for yourself and all of life everywhere. That's what we came here for. So remember your power, the codes and keys you hold, the light that you came here to shine, and project heaven on earth now. Okay, and who's the one dreaming anyway? Just one of us here. So remember, it's a happening. No control, but mastery. Walk the lucid dream. It's very lucid now. So tap into this infinite possibilities available now, all ignited through the power of divine love. Our true abundance is here now. Claim it, ignite it. You're the guardians. You're the founder races. You're the creators of these worlds. Okay, so make it happen. As well as remembering you're a mere actor on the stage, and none of this is really real, and you're constantly dreaming it, and that gives you the lightness and releases you from the heavy burden, because everybody is self-responsible, as well as, you know, we're dreaming this all together as one. It's a happening. So there's not one of us, you know, fully in control here or responsible. We're all sharing it as one. So no more blaming. That's the end, you know, no more giving our power away or, you know, sucking it from one another, which both do, all polarities. You know, let's stop compartmentalizing, dogmatizing, putting it even into, you know, these kind of words of codependent, narcissistic type archetypes. It's way beyond us, all right? We're all of this. So the golden Christ child has been awoken and now feels safe to come out to play as mommy and daddy are home again in divine union, happening now, which is us coming out to play. You know, it's like the access to the Garden of Eden or to heaven on earth is really through the childlike innocence that we remember. So remembering our innocence, having learned our lessons and returning to an ancient future as if none of this has ever happened, awakening from a dream. But we remember the lessons, okay? So withdraw your consent and agreement from all inverted systems, realities, as you remember the real truth and see through the eyes and heart of God, projecting now heaven on earth. Withdraw your consent. Attention, when you see it, laugh at it, neutralize it one way or another, okay? humor is one of our greatest weapons. It really is. As you remember, it's a dream and we're all imagining it, we're projecting it. This is where your power lies. You keep coming back to this, as well as taking your role as the actor seriously, because you're here to master it and have fun with it. But nothing can be controlled. Like, you never know. You know, you need to let go of attachments. What's the last step of anything manifesting? You let go. Let go. And again, you give it to God. God is in charge. Let go, let God. You know, we can't control it. Dream it, believe it, and then release it. And then if it's meant to happen, it will come. All right. So attached to nothing, but connected to everything and at one with source and all of creation. That's divine union. And it's here now. That's flow state. Uinai. Shkunata. Okay. That's you at one with the cosmic mind. Everything is part of you, all part of your creation. And you're here to make it happen. And you know that the power lies within you to change it all through you shifting your perception of reality. The quantum observer effect. So as you shift the way you look at things, the things you look at shift, your reality shifts, okay? From the shift in consciousness, all is one. Now, community is absolutely key. So keep calling this forth at cosmic level, as well as letting go and not really needing it is both ends. But, you know, I think we're done now struggling on our own, have fully integrated our sovereign self and are ready to come together and play in true equality and harmony and balance and empowerment to create all new free worlds that are really fun. So let's do this, okay? So embrace the uncertainty and childlike wonder, embrace the crazy, which is insane, it's all upside down here. Embrace your multidimensional beingness, integrate it all, look at everything, your shadow and your light, that's the key, it's all gold. Merge it, alchemize it, keep asking to be shown the truth, and you will be shown the truth now anyway. And the magnetic field and pole shift and flip back to the natural state of mother's supermagnetism is the key element to this. Also the feminine really, you know, being in this receptive mode, and the masculine fully stepping up now in the active mode. And again, shifting it back to, again, it's balance. We are both of that, but as well as now more emanating one or the other as a core frequency. But again, we're also all being rebirthed within this androgynous blueprint, which is more magnetic. So we're all letting it flow to us. You know, again, we're not forcing anything, needing to make anything happen as such, but it's through guidance. And sometimes, yeah, you need to push yourself, you know, to make certain things happen. Otherwise, it doesn't get done. We're here to get it done as well as allow it to happen. The both ends. But you hear God's boots on the ground. So the Earth's magnetic field, ozone layer, ionosphere, it's part of the artificial matrix. Dissolve it in your consciousness, let it go. It's not real. Surrender to source. If you're in doubt, ask, what is the truth here? And now it's all coming true. Miracles happening everywhere all at once. Keep calling it forth. And the end is the beginning, and the beginning is the end. And we're here now. Done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyone who's supporting me, has supported me, wants to support me, and wants to be part of the activation on the 777. This is it. Super powerful. So thank you. So much love, so many blessings. And I see you there. Bye, bye, bye.